I am going to pray you cannot hear my heater below. Welcome back to the channel, bringing you a D&D video here today, mixed with a bit of art. But yeah, we got a bit of a well, not a bit. We have a D&D video here today, mixed with a bit of art. So we're gonna go over some homemade items, mainly inspired by like the Greek campaign I'm doing. So they're Greek themed. But if you want to use them, go ahead. You can change them however you want. Big thanks to my buddy Ami for making one of these items. Check me out on Spotify. But yeah, subscribe. Let's get into it. So the first item we're going to go over is the Styxian Oathbinding Quill. Again, created by Ami on Spotify. Go check them out. Now, when I was thinking of this quill, I really wanted to kind of incorporate that it was dipped in the river Styx. So I kind of gave it this little sort of smoky effect at the tip of the quill. I kind of struggle to draw a feather. This is my first time probably just drawing an item. I've usually just used to drawing people, but this isn't like my first time just drawing an item, and I've never drawn a feather before. So about the shape, and definitely struggled a little bit with the shading and rendering. But in terms of color scheme, I did want it to be sort of blue and purple, and I was actually really inspired by Rani the Witch from Elden Ring. For the symbol with the gemstones and on the quill itself, I just looked up the Greek symbol for death. Yeah, I did like the effect that sort of within the feather itself, it's kind of like astral and spacey, and yeah, it really reminded me of Rani from Elden Ring. So to go over what the item does, it is a quill dipped in the waters of the river Styx. When used to sign a contract, it magically binds the signatories to the terms, making breaking the agreement incur divine consequences. Now this could be fun to play around with, sort of maybe even between patron and warlock, or maybe within the party itself. Now what the divine consequences can be is completely up to whatever you want it to be. Whether it's them being smited down, or soul being taken, losing all their wealth, anything you want. But yeah, I really like the idea of this quill being used to sign a contract. Next item up is the Celtic Earring of Communication. This earring is very similar to the earring of Message, but it has no charges, and you can talk to everyone who is linked with an earring as if they were right in front of you. Now, when designing the earring, I needed it to be sort of a clip-on. I couldn't have it, be one that just pierces your ear. It wouldn't be very good for everyone. I didn't really have in mind what I wanted the earring to be when I was designing it. The only thing I really got down was sort of the metal texture right off the bat. I was going to go with just a straight base crystal that dangles from the ear, and then I wanted to go and do something maybe a lot more intricate. But these earrings were given to my party by a druid, my good friend Coffee. You can go check them out on Twitch. Pretty good streamer, I have to say. Yeah, so go check them out on Twitch. But I made a character based off of them in this campaign. And I had them give the party a set of these earrings. The earring is linked to 7 others through the crystal in the middle of it. If worn and held, you can communicate to anyone else wearing one as if they were in front of you. But while designing it, I finally decided to go with a sort of Celtic knot. I thought it would really fit. Now, I may have gone a little overboard with the texture, and the part where it clips on might be a little bit too thick, but I'm overall really happy with how this turned out. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, this is a good item to just keep your party in contact with each other if they are to ever separate. Again, can be changed into whatever you want. Doesn't have to be Celtic. It can be just an earring if you want it to be. Now, the last item I have here is this Ring of War. So I really wanted to do a ring. I thought a ring would be really cool to do. I was also kind of like thinking about Dark Souls while making the ring. In fact, that is the reason why I did draw it like a Dark Souls ring. Put it on the same little platform as well, but I went with the Omega symbol purely because of God of War. I could have went with spears or a Spartan helmet, but I decided to go with the Omega. I thought that would fit the best. Again, going a little ham on the metal texture, but I really like the way this ring turned out. It looks pretty cool. So go over the items description. As long as you are attuned to this ring, you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. So I feel like this ring has the potential to make certain players pretty strong and give them a pretty big advantage in a fight, but it can also be you'd want to be getting those high initiative rolls. I kind of went the same sort of like astral like stars effect within the Omega Sim, the same way on the Quill, you know, just to give it that sort of same kind of effect. But yeah, that's those are my 3 items I've drawn so far for my Greek campaign. I'm gonna be having more posted on my Instagram and my Twitter. You can also find these all here as well if you want to use them for your own campaigns. I'm really happy with how these turned out. They're pretty cool looking. But yeah, that is all I have for this video here today. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button. It will help out quite a bit. Check out social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You got my art all there, and you can see items from D&D that you can use in your own campaigns. And we have a Discord server. You can go join, link below. But yeah, that's all I have to say. See ya.